Hi. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to cut a sweepy fringe. Now, I haven't had a sweepy fringe for years, but I've been requested by quite a few people on how to while we're at home during lockdown. So I'm going to cut my fringe into a sweepy fringe, and it means it's going to be quite short because I haven't got that much length to play with, but I'm going to give it a go so I can show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is tie my hair back, get rid of all the rest of my hair. Okay, so you could do this from scratch if you don't have a sweepy fringe. If you don't have a fringe already, I would suggest starting in smaller sections. So just take a little bit of hair to start with, and then you can always make it thicker. I'm not going to be able to cut this much hair at once because my fringe is so thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to halve it like this and just clip this section out of the way. It will just make it more manageable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather this hair together. Sometimes it's quite tricky for me to see in the camera. Okay. Now, keeping the hair straight down, I'm going to get hold of it. You're going to want to angle your fingers to cut yourself the angled fringe. So I don't want to take anything off this side at all, but I'm going to be taking some hair from this side. So I'm going to choose a point, which is going to be kind of here, and I'm going to cut the hair across. So I'm just going to comb it one more time. So I'm coming across at this angle. Okay, so that's the beginning of a sweepy fringe. I'm going to just check that I got to the side. Yep. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to add another section of hair. You're going to need to follow your marked line from before. So I'm going to go like this. Okay. So I don't know if you can see the angle of my fringe now, it's like this. Okay, which will give us the swept across look. Okay, last section. I'm pulling at the hair with a little bit of tension, but not too much, because I think you may have seen those videos on Instagram where people cut their fringes and then they spring up really short. So don't pull your fringe down too much. Okay. So that's giving us kind of the simple line at the bottom, but what's going to happen is this section here is not going to flick out. So what you have to do is take this end and you have to cut the corner off, which kind of, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you think maybe that's not going to make sense, but it does. So I'm just going to take that corner off, and that will help the hair sweep like that. Now we need to cut a little bit of layering into the hair. So we're going to take a section straight down, and you have to pull your fringe up like this. And from the length of your fringe here at the front, you need to take this section off, and what that's going to do is going to layer your hair and take the weight out, because at the moment it's way too heavy. So although I've got a little bit of an angle, it's going to look more sweepy when there's more of a layer to it, like looks more like that. So I'm going to take a section of the hair like this, I'm going to elevate it into the centre of my forehead, and can you see this angle? That's what I need to get rid of. I need to take that hair away there. And then take another section across, bring some of the previous hair in as well, elevate it like this, angle, and then take this hair away. Like that. Starting to have a nicer shape to it now. And the same again, a little bit of hair from before. Bring this section, as you lift it up, bring it into the middle, like this. Don't pull it out like that. Take the hair into the center, like that. Elevate your fingers. Like that. And a final section into the center. I think I've pulled a piece of hair in, yet that shouldn't be in the middle. Like this, and take this weight away. Like that. Okay, I've got a bit of hair on me now. So I'm going to sweep it across. Some of this hair I quite like to sit down this side. So I'm going to let that sit down there like that. And this hair, as you can see now, has a layer in it, and it sweeps across like that. And the edge here, taking that corner away means that this end here then will flick nicely to the side. So there we have it, a sweepy fringe. Now you can see the hair sits nicely on this side and then sweeps across to this side.